Are you late in getting started in putting aside some funds for your retirement? Did you start previously but were forced to use up your retirement funds due to unforeseen emergencies? This video is for you. There are plenty of remote jobs that will make enough money to retire comfortably, even if you are starting your retirement savings in your 50s or 60s. Put your life experiences to work for you as you build your retirement savings. Don't feel like you have to look for side hustles that are similar to what you've done as a career. Remember, it's a side hustle to help build your retirement savings. These days, more and more people are giving up the traditional 9-to-5 office job in favor of remote work and high-paying online jobs. Rather than spending hours a day commuting to the office, you simply pop open your laptop and work from anywhere there's a decent internet connection. Best of all, you can take a day off whenever you want. If you're ready to start building that retirement nest egg quickly, even in your 50s or 60s, let's get to it and take a look at some of the 5 best remote jobs to make enough money to retire comfortably. Number 5. Virtual Assistant. Working as a VA is one of the most well-liked careers for newcomers to digital nomadism or working from home, virtual assistant. As the name implies, this entails acting as someone's virtual assistant rather than physically being present in an office. Being a VA is undoubtedly one of the greatest occupations for those who work from home or are digital nomads because it's a simple gig to take on the road. It's also a terrific side hustle for individuals who want to earn some additional money at home. Virtual assistants can handle a wide range of jobs. Depending on the client, they might perform administrative, artistic, or technical labor. A virtual assistant may assist with a variety of tasks, including sending emails, scheduling appointments, making calls, updating social media, planning trips, and much more. You can decide whether to act as a general VA or concentrate on more specialized jobs. You can work independently, part-time, or full-time as a VA, which makes it one of the best work-from-home or digital nomad occupations. How you set up your virtual assistant business is entirely up to you. This job comes in a variety of sizes and forms, offering you several possibilities for scheduling your time. For instance, a lot of virtual assistants work as independent contractors for a few different clients while still finding time to pursue other passion projects. Organizational, trustworthy, and likable qualities make good candidates for the role of VA. Being a virtual position, it's also critical to be proficient in file sharing, word processing, spreadsheet programs, and video conferencing tools like Skype and Slack. It goes without saying that you should have a working internet connection, a computer of your own, and a contact phone number or email. Pay for virtual assistants varies from around $10 to $30 an hour. It all depends on the client and your experience. A few good places to look for VA gigs are FlexJobs, Upwork, and reaching out directly to people in your field of work. In other words, emailing travel bloggers if that's who you want to work for. Number 4. Web designer or graphic designer. A good option for creative people is to become a designer. Web and graphic designers are both excellent candidates for work from home or digital nomad positions. There are many opportunities because businesses need designs for their logos, marketing materials, websites, merchandise, and more. Being a designer is one of the best digital nomad careers because you don't have to be online all the time. Designers don't even need to ask for the Wi-Fi password when they bring a sketchbook to a cafe. They can even go work on their next design while relaxing in a park or on the sand. It's good to not always need to be connected to the internet. Freelance employment is common among digital nomad designers. Finding clients could be challenging initially, but as your portfolio expands, it gets simpler. Additionally, if people appreciate your job, they are more inclined to continue hiring you. As your reputation grows, you can start to charge more and choose your clients more carefully. You'll need to be proficient with applications like Photoshop, Illustrator, and InDesign if you want to succeed as a digital nomad designer. You also need to be familiar with HTML and CSS if you want to build websites. If you need to take any formal training, there are many online courses available on all of these topics. It's a good idea to launch your own website to direct potential clients once you have some examples of your work ready to go. On platforms like FlexJobs, 99 Designs, Fiverr, and others, you may also promote your services. The pay for graphic and web designers varies dramatically. Newbies can expect to earn $20 or so an hour, while more experienced designers charge up to $300 an hour. Number 3. Audio or video producer. Working as an audio or video producer is without a doubt one of the greatest occupations for those who work from home or are digital nomads. Being a voiceover talent, podcast host, or vlogger are all examples of this. There are many options available if you have the necessary abilities and tools. You'll need microphones, cameras, and a strong computer with enough storage. Carrying all that gear around can be challenging and may make travel challenging, as you could guess. Fortunately, technology is constantly evolving, making this type of equipment lighter and speedier than ever. You must learn how to use particular editing software if you want to be a professional audio or video producer. Software for this can be either free, like MOV or Audacity, or costly, like Adobe Premiere or Final Cut Pro. Nobody is going to pay you if it doesn't sound and look decent after all. Voiceover artists that work from home or are digital nomads assist businesses in producing advertisements and other promotional materials. Others create original music and sell it, or they assist bands with the editing of their recordings. Nowadays, everyone listens to podcasts, so once you have a sizable audience, you can start making money from commercials. You might assist businesses by editing videos for their website or social media if you're looking for video employment for at-home workers or digital nomads. Some freelancers and digital nomads spend a few months of the year working on traditional videography, such as filming and editing weddings, while the rest of the time they travel and work on other projects. There is a lot of potential for money if you can establish yourself as a successful YouTube vlogger. Some people generate millions of dollars just by uploading films to YouTube. But this calls for much more than merely sharing videos. If you want to reach that level of fame, you must actively market yourself and interact with your audience. Though laborious, it can certainly be fruitful. Where to find jobs for work from home or digital nomads? With more and more people looking for remote work, there are plenty of websites listing jobs for those working from home or as digital nomads. Here are some of the best to check out: Upwork, Fiverr, LinkedIn, FlexJobs, TopTal, Blogging Pro, Remote, Angelist, Working Nomads. There are also plenty of forums and Facebook groups out there geared towards working from home or digital nomads, so it's a good idea to sign up for some of those. You never know what kind of opportunities might arise, and it's always good to start building a network. Number 2. Writer. If you enjoy writing but don't want to go through the trouble of starting your own blog, there are still plenty of digital nomad jobs out there. There are opportunities to work as a copywriter, technical writer, or creative writer. With more and more publications moving online, new doors are opening every day for digital nomad writers. Creative writing. There are several opportunities for freelance writers to work remotely or as digital nomads. You can still write for blogs even if you didn't establish your own because of this or several. You can submit ideas to traditional print media or other websites. Because self-publishing is now more accessible than ever, you could always try authoring your own book. Finding writing jobs. My best recommendation for prospective writers is to put in as much practice time as you can and publish your work. You may publish your work online without the hassle of setting up a blog by using websites like Medium. This is something to think about because guest posting is always needed by other bloggers. There are several internet publications seeking freelance writers. Look for solid writing gigs on websites like Solid Gigs. The clients you write for and the amount of effort you put in will determine how much money you make as a digital nomad writer. Most people who work on remote tasks are independent contractors who bill either by the project or by the hour. Copywriting. One of the best jobs for working from home or for digital nomads is working as a copywriter. This is when you write for the purpose of marketing and/or advertising. Copywriters can work on a wide range of projects, including composing social media updates, commercial screenplays, and even memorable jingles. The majority of copywriters work for PR companies or advertising agencies. Persuasion is, of course, the most crucial quality for a copywriter. After all, your goal is to persuade someone to purchase a good or service. You must employ a call to action and be persuasive in your writing. Additionally, it's critical to comprehend SEO in the growing digital world we live in, search engine optimization. Technical writing. Technical writers concentrate on sharing information, while copywriters try to promote and sell. By writing about subjects like physics and medicine, they hope to make the complex understandable. The task of technical writers is to simplify difficult information. They also develop manuals, project plans, online help, and other things. You need to be knowledgeable about the subject matter if you want to write technical content. For instance, if you wanted to write technical content on medicine, you would need to be well versed in the terminology. Additionally, you must be adept at summarizing and paraphrasing these difficult subjects. When you're just starting out, you might only get $20 to $30 for a post, but once you have a portfolio and references, you can make a lot more than that. Some technical writers charge as much as $150 an hour. Number 1. Blogger. It is definitely one of the best jobs for work from home or digital nomads. Being a blogger comes in first on our list of the greatest occupations for remote workers or digital nomads. A blog is a website that provides information on practically any subject under the sun. There are blogs on topics including politics, technology, sports, music, health, and of course, travel. Find your niche. If you're thinking about starting a blog, the first thing to decide on is a niche. What is it you're passionate about? Is there something you consider yourself an expert on? In the blogosphere, a major key to success is filling a very specific niche. There are a million travel blogs out there, and it's hard to stand out in such a crowded field, especially for a beginner. Purchase a domain. Once you've chosen a subject, you need to start creating your blog. Of course, you'll need a memorable name, and you'll want to have your own domain. WordPress allows you to build a blog for free, but if you don't own the domain name, you won't be able to monetize it. Pay attention to your blog and promote it. Although it's simple to start a blog, it takes time to grow it into a profitable business. A blog is similar to a plant in that it grows more as you give it more time and care. Starting a blog does not guarantee financial success. You need to engage with your readers, build a following, and promote yourself, in addition to generating material. Write guest posts for other, more established sites in your niche to start. Even though you might not be compensated, the exposure and the experience are both quite beneficial. How to get paid for blogging. You may be wondering at this point how blogging actually generates income. One of the best careers for remote workers or digital nomads is becoming a blogger, because there are numerous ways to make money from it. You can start a tutoring business, participate in affiliate marketing networks, post advertisements on your site, and design your own digital products to sell. As soon as your readership grows, new opportunities become available to you as a blogger. When it comes to blogging, the possibilities are virtually endless. Even in your 50s or 60s, there are many options for working remotely to build up a nest egg for your retirement. Pick a side hustle that can help to grow your retirement savings. More and more companies are using remote workers and digital nomads. Don't feel like you have to look for side hustles that are similar to what you've done as a career. Remember, it's a side hustle to help build your retirement savings. If you're a digital nomad or working from home and you didn't see your side hustle in this post, leave a comment below and let us know what you're doing. Of course, aspiring work from home or digital nomads should also comment with any questions you might have.